Hey, like the song says, when you're a jet all the way.
Hey, what's up, YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the TFC Toys F-15 Eagle. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is. There's the picture of Eagle. You have a nice picture on the inside of the box as well. On this side, you have that same piece of artwork. On this side, you have some little schematic doodly-doodlies. On the top, you have some schematic doodly-doodlies. On the bottom, you have schematic doodly-doodlies and warning! And on the back, of course, you have your obligatory product shot. He does this, he does that, and he does that too. He does that too. So that's basically it for that. And of course, inside the box, you get your usual. You get your little collector's card there with that same piece of artwork. And the tech specs, if you want to take a look at that. And of course it comes with the instructions, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. And he comes with his own little mini poster as well, which is pretty cool. So, that's what you get in the box. But moving right along, here is F-15 Eagle, who is TFC Toys' homage to Air Raid, the second figure in Project Uranos. And yeah, he looks really cool. Very nicely done. I really, really like the way this came out. Just looks great. Really cannot complain. Very cool. Lots of nice detailing going on here. Panel lining, whatnot. Got the nice transparent cockpit. Of course, the cockpit can open. If I can get my nails in here. Opening cockpit with the painted seats in there. So you have that. And yeah, very cool. Here you have that AF1210. Have no idea what that can mean. On the back tail fins, that's as close that's as close to saying air raid without it actually saying air raid. That's pushing the envelope right there. But yeah, nice paint apps, nice black finish with some silver and red detailings going on there. The rear thrusters have some nice airbrushing going on back there. Really cool. The underside, you can basically see most of the robot. You can see the back of his head here. He does have extreme visible hand syndrome. His hands are right there. But they do serve a purpose, so I guess that's okay. He does have the landing gears. He has the two here and the one up front, and they all roll. You can flip those up. Like that. But yeah, very, very nicely done. For comparison, just because here he is with the Seeker mold. Yep. It's like the big brother and little brother. Oh, who chose different sides. That's sad. But yeah, very cool. Very cool. And again, for comparison, we'll bring in his not aerial bot brother. There he is with Phantom. So you'll see how they stack up next to each other. So, yeah. Very, very, very cool. Really like it. Now, as far as accessories, he does come with his two missiles. They're not much going on here. They're pretty simple. The one thing that does really bother me about these, and the one part that actually scares me about this figure, the only thing that scares me about this figure is just these fins on the missiles, because they're really thin. I mean, they're like scary thin. I mean, I've been really careful, removing these and plugging them, into the robot, and yeah, they're really thin. This is something I would be careful with, because it just seems like if you're not paying attention and you're a little too ham-handed with it, that these will just snap right off. So yeah, definitely, this is something to be careful with. These little fins right here, but you can take the fins. Basically, they're meant to plug in to the hands right here. You can have them plugged in like that. And you'll have them plugged in into his hands in foot mode. So you can have them plugged in like that if you want. You can use also these ports on the wings, these outer ports. And again, I'm trying to be careful with those little fins on the missiles. You can have those plugged in there, like so. So you can have that look going on. Totally up to you. You have your options. This port right here, unfortunately, you can't plug it in because there's just not enough clearance going on there. You can't fit them in there, but yeah. So there you have that. And he also comes with a big foot. This is the Uranos foot, or not Superion foot. And you can see, pretty cool. It does have articulation. It has a toe joint, even has a heel joint. Even this rear heel piece actually moves up and down. And you do get an ankle rocker on a very heavy ratchet. So you have the foot, and of course this is the connector which will connect the foot to the robot when you have him ready for combine mode. He does come with this extra little transparent orange piece. And basically what this is it gives you the ability to turn this foot into a flight stand. So basically, you'll take the connector and plug it in to the top of the foot, like that. You'll take this piece, it comes packaged like this. You're basically going to take it and bring it down like that. And you're going to take, let me just remove this for now. You're going to take these two landing gears here, and you're going to spread them apart, like that. And if you'll see, they're actually slots. And what you're going to do is, you're going to take these tabs right here, and you're going to plug them into the slots, into the landing gear. Then just close it up, like that. And then you can plug this into that port, on top of the foot. And now you have a flight stand for Eagle, which is really cool. I'm really glad. You do get, you can angle them down. You can only angle them up about, one click, but that's pretty much all you need. And that's cool. That really makes for a cool display. And I really love that they thought of a way to incorporate this foot into, into the display somehow, because really it would just be hanging off to the side. So I like the way that they incorporated that as opposed to, Phantom's, Superion hand, which basically went nowhere. You couldn't do anything with it. So I thought that was just a really, really neat touch. I really like that. Really appreciate that they came up with that little idea. So, yeah. So again, this is, to remove it, you just want to, spread those two landing gears apart and just bring it out. So there you have it. The Eagle. So now we're going to go to combine mode. So we're going to go into foot mode. So basically, you're going to start off by just flipping these up. And what else are we going to do? We're going to take these intakes here. We're going to take them and flip them back. We're going to take this whole nose cone section here, bring it up. You're going to take the nose cone itself and split it right down the middle and bring these pieces down like that. And you're going to take this whole thing, just bring it back like that. Now you're going to come back here. Let me just get these out of the way. You're going to come back here. You're going to lift these panels up right here. If I can get my fingernail in there. And you're going to take the thrusters and you're going to raise them up like that. So now you have that going on. You're going to take the wings, and they do tab in. You have to kind of wiggle it loose here. You see they do tab in right into the side here. So you just want to make sure you untab that first because you don't want to snap that tab. So you want to take these wings, just take them and just bring them back like that. And then you're going to take this panel here, open that up, bring it down. You want to take the head, rotate it so he's looking forward, and then bring his head down. And you're going to bring this panel back up, and this panel is on a hinge, so you can take it and actually angle it up. And you'll see this tab will tab into the slot right here. Just going to take that, tab it in, and that will snap into place. Let me get everything else situated here. Some things came untabbed on me. Come on now. So there you go. So that's basically how you want him. So now you're going to take these legs, spread them apart, you take this off. It is easier actually if you remove this piece, I found anyway. And obviously there will be two ports on either side here for the pegs. Just going to take that and plug it in. Get in that, man. Get in there. There you go. Take that, plug it into the one side, Close it all back up. Make sure everything's holding together like it should be. Now you take the foot and plug it in like that. And there you have a Superion foot. So there you go. There you have the foot/shin mode for Uranos, not Superion. And they also tell you to take the missiles and just plug them into the hands. Right here, like that. So there you go. There is Superion's foot. I mean, not Superion's foot. That's not Superion's foot. Not. So, yeah, there you go. And again, you have that nice ratcheting ankle rocker. And again, you have that toe joint there, and even a heel joint, which is pretty cool. So, yeah, that, and of course you got your connector right up here. And here he is, just for comparison, next to a Hercules foot/shin mode. You can see actually a little bit taller. So, there you have that. So, we got that done, so now we'll just get down to robot mode. So let's just unplug these. And I guess if you don't want these missiles plugged in here, this will be the opportunity to take advantage of these ports right here. You can plug them in on the sides if you want, but then you just have these hands just hanging out there, and that's no good. That's no good. So it probably is better to just kind of cover them up with those missiles. But anyway, let's get down to robot mode. So let's just get this foot off. Get the foot out of here. Get the foot out of here. Come on. There we go. Take out that connector. And to get to robot mode, what you're going to do, you're going to take these panels here, which are the arms, take them, bring them out like that. You're going to take the wings, you're going to rotate them up. Oh, well, the wings do, just peg in here, just like with Phantom. You want to rotate them up like that, bring them back, fold it in half like that, and there you have that. Second verse, same as the first. Bring the wing up. Fold that in, and there you have that. You can take this nose cone here, put it back together, and now you're going to take it and bring it up against his back like that. Take the legs, extend them like that. Take these tail fins and just rotate them up like that. Take the feet, bring them down, rotate them, bring it down, rotate it. Take this, just fold it in on itself to make the forearm. Then you can bring the arm down. Second verse, same as the first. Bring that together. Bring the arm down. And then you can bring this panel down, which actually tabs in very securely. There you go. Bring this head up. And you can see they actually even molded in and painted some detail in there, which is a nice touch. Take that, close that up. And did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything. I don't believe I missed anything. I'm sure you'll point it out if I missed anything. But there you go. There you go. There you have Eagle in robot mode. And again, very nice design. Really cool. Head sculpt is nice. Light piping is excellent, as with all the TFC Toys figures. The one thing that does kind of weird me out a little bit is the fact that he's smiling. He kind of has a grin going on there. That kind of, I don't know. I find that a little weird. I mean, I don't mind it, but I just find it a little weird. He has kind of a grin going on there. I don't know. But still, nice figure, nice detailing. Looks really cool. Looks very cool. He also does have this panel here, which you can raise up, and that's basically to free up the waist articulation. Give you clearance for that. And it also kind of helps because this nose section here actually kind of likes to wobble a little bit. So I like to raise it up just to kind of hold it in place against his back. So it kind of serves a dual purpose for me anyway. So, but yeah, very cool. Articulation, his head is on a ball joint. The arms can do a full 360, although the wings do kind of get in the way. You go in and out. You got a bicep swivel. You got your elbow joint. No wrist swivel. You get a clickety-clackety waist joint. You get some nice clickety-clackety sort of It collects going forward, but not backwards. That's weird. But you can go forward and backwards. You can go in and out. You got your thigh swivel, and you got your knee joint. And the foot is on a ball joint, as well as this little joint here, which allows it to raise up and down. So you can get them in some good poses. And of course, you can take his missiles, you know, and there are ports right here on his forearms. You can plug the missiles into his forearms, or you can have them, you know, holding them like, you know, handheld weapons. Totally up to you. Totally up to you. One thing I have, you know, kind of messed around with is this thing, because, you know, obviously this serves no real purpose in robot mode, but I have kind of figured out a little something. If you put this back together in the flight stand mode, you'll see that there are ports on either side of this piece. So I'm thinking maybe this is because you can take these missiles and plug them in here like that. And these pegs actually can flip into the missile. Why, I don't know. It really is kind of pointless for these to be able to flip in. I really don't see the point in it. But you can plug them in here and, you know, have that going on. Like a missile pod holder thing. I think it looks cooler if you actually have it like that. Why not? Dare I say, why not? Hey, I'm just saying, it's an option. I don't know. Do with this information what you will, okay? That's all I can tell you. But, yeah, really neat figure. And one little cool, I don't know if you want to call it like a secret mode, because I think they did show pictures of it, is you could totally turn him into a seeker if you just bring his wings out. I thought this was really cool. This is actually the first thing I did when I took him out of the box, because I just wanted to see how it looked in person. You can flip his wings out like that, and you can take these intakes and flip them back up. And this one doesn't like to stay in. This likes to pop back out on me. Come on, man. Stay in there. And you can see he totally has that G1 Seeker look. And that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. This could be like, you know, your shattered glass Seeker, for those of you who still like shattered glass. You know, you could totally have a shattered glass Seeker. Why not? Dare I say why not? But, you know, I just thought that was cool. A cool little, you know, secret, you know, mode. An unofficial mode on an unofficial toy. So does that make it official? I'm confusing myself. Okay, anyway, let's just move on here. So yeah, cool figure. And for comparison, here he is next to his not aerial bot brother. You can see they look good together. They look good. 2 down, 3 to go. Or is it 3.5 to go? No. But there he is with his not aerial bot brother. And here he is, just for the hell of it, next to the Seeker mold. The Seeker mold. And here he is next to a Lego Hulk. I just bought some Lego Avengers sets. I just wanted to show that. Look at that, a Hulk smash! I'm sorry, I just had to. I'm sorry. Moving right along. But yeah, all in all, really cool figure. I'm actually liking him more than I like Phantom. I think he is a really cool design. Looks really good. The jet mode looks good. The robot mode looks really good. Just a really nicely done figure. Very cool. Oh, one thing I forgot to show off. Well, one thing I didn't mention was, you know, these little skirt pieces here can move to accommodate the articulation. But also, one thing I forgot to show off is the fact that you can flip these down, and he does have the nipple missiles. He has nipple missiles, and they painted them in and everything. Very cool. Very cool. Nicely painted nipple missiles. You can't beat it. But yeah, very cool figure. I like it. You know, if you're going in on these Uranos guys, that almost sounded really bad. If you're going in on these Uranos figures. Anyway, if you're... the train is derailed. It's derailed. If you're going in on this set, obviously, you know, you're going to have to pick this guy up because you're going to have to get all 5 of them to make You're Not Superion. Or if you're just a fan of Air Raid, then this is a very cool third-party Air Raid. It looks really good on the shelf. Very nice figure. Very cool. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the TFC Toys F-15 Eagle, and this is EmGo's saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.
Hey, Devastator.
Yes, sir.
I thought you told me you quit going on those Energon binges.
No, I did. I totally did. I quit cold turkey, I swear.
No, yeah?
Yeah, really.
Well, then how do you explain that?
Explain what? What the? Seriously, what is going on?